showed in the boxing, it was a pretty good indication of what that win meant to talk us through it.
Yeah, they're a good team, real good team. And I'm not sure what their record is over here in the last couple of years, but I'd imagine it's pretty strong. They're a hard team to beat here. So, yeah, we didn't really set ourselves for it, but we felt like we had a good plan, and we knew it was going to take a real tough team performance, and I thought we'd ground out the game really well.
The tough element of, like, conditions get over the footy, and the Andrew Brayshaw moment late summed up what you did most of the day. Most
of the day. I thought we jumped into the game really, really well, and it's probably more on the back of our pressure, and it's an area of our game that we've been. Well, we know that we've got improvement in us. Like, we haven't been I don't think our pressure has been as consistent as we'd like, but that first quarter, 29 tackles, we were able to dispossess and score. And the game swung on the contest like we knew it would. The second quarter, we lost the contest, especially pre-clearance. Lost clearance. They got field position. Hard team to stop when they get field position. So, thought from probably 10 minutes into the third, maybe halfway through the third to the end of the game, we were tough. There was some huge moments that players put their head in the hole. Andy was one, but he's forward outnumbered at times, and it's probably highlighted by the last goal we kicked. We don't want to kick the ball there. He slid off the side of Jacko's foot and went the open side, but no one complained. He just got on with it, and Bolts' effort to get over and dispossess and pressure, and then Jaya get over to support and finish was, it was typical of the intent we showed all day.
You talked specifically about the Brayshaw moment where he puts his head down at the end.
It's Andy. Yeah, he's totally committed to the team cause, and it doesn't surprise me that he had that sort of intent and commitment in that moment. He does it week in, week out. A pleasing thing over the last 4 weeks is our leaders are really leading by example, and that was another example of that.
Can you identify any turning points or moments that prompted your form for the last 3 weeks?
St Kilda game. It's not what we want to be known as a footy club in a lot of different areas, and I don't know about simplifying things, but making sure we're really clear on what makes us a good team. I mean, strangely enough, people are still talking about our ball movement, but our contest, midfield, our team D has gone to another level. And, first half, they didn't go rebound 50 to inside 50 once, I don't know what it ended up as, but that allowed us to play the game in our front half and put them under pressure. And I thought, as I said, the contest swung all day, but our intent in the contest was strong all day, and I thought last quarter, we really rolled up our sleeves in tough conditions and got to work in the contest.
So as a turning point, is it a bit about how you handle the fallout to that St Kilda game as a team?
Not really. We showed up Friday night footy and we didn't perform the way we wanted to perform. But we played some good footy up until that point. I think there's a stage in the season where we've won 3 in a row, so it's not all doom and gloom. We just felt like maybe against some of the lower clubs, we didn't bring the same intensity that we'd like. We beat the Bulldogs at home. We had another good win at home. Our best footy was against the better sides, which shows to me that there's a little bit between the ears. So I think the last 4 weeks, because the Collingwood game, even though we lost, we had some really good signs in that game. We've been really committed to what makes us a good team. So, I don't know whether there's a turning point as such, but clearly the St Kilda game was unacceptable.
Going to Sydney and then coming here, you're not going to have a longer 3-week stretch on the road this year. How important was this part of the season done well?
We just take a week. I know it's boring, but we'd take it 1 week at a time. We don't necessarily frame up blocks of the season, or necessarily think the GWS travel and this travel was any more important than the previous game. And I think that's what we've got back to. So stop forecasting, stop putting expectations on performance, and just stuck to our process and tried to be tried to win every day and be consistent and get the most out of every day, and that's led to a more consistent performance. So there hasn't been a turning point or a block of games where we thought we could get back in the season or more important than the other. I think we've got back to living in the moment and treating every game on its merits.
Justin, Jackson's uniqueness as a footballer, Sean Darcy's return, we saw him playing as an on-baller, pure on-baller at passing today. What's his attitude been towards that role?
He embraces what the team needs. He's a team player. He embraces what the team needs. He likes being around the ball. I think, as you saw today, he gave us something on ball. He's a unique matchup. He's hard to shift off the ball, and he gives us a different look in there with his size and his ability to hunt the ball and hunt the man.
Ultimate kick, 3 goals Stain had that big tackle at the end there as well. Could you talk about how much of an impact he had for the team today?
He's been good all year. We've asked him to play different roles. We've been a bit light on through the midfield through injury. He's been put in there for a bit of a different look, given his ability to hunt the ground ball and pressure and play a little bit differently to Caleb and Andy and a few of the others in there. So he's a bit like Luke. He's whatever the team needs. He's happy to play whatever role we ask him. Played a little bit more forward today and had an influence in the front half. So it's been super. Can't put any more words to it. He's done everything we asked him to do.
Is the version of Darcy and Jackson we saw today in terms of midfield ruck rather than ruck forward? Is that what you expect them to be for the rest of the year?
Oh, horses for courses.
Did you like the way it looked compared to when you had one of them playing forward? Like I've said along, there's times when we need Luke in other areas because Sean at his best is one of the best rucks in the comp, and we think he can give us a contest ahead of the ball. Today, given their size in the midfield, we thought that when he's not in the ruck, he can spend more time around the footy and with his pressure and hunt help us get the game going our way. Clearly we had 3 tools already ahead of the ball, so he wasn't really needed there. It was a bit of a luxury in terms of Sean playing lower game time, which I think was necessary for him given his preparation. But it's not going to be the same every week. And said all along, we're trying to build flexibility in the team, and sometimes that's Luke playing forward, sometimes it's playing mid, sometimes might be one out in the ruck for a certain week when Sean maybe needs a rest. Just like Bolts might need to play different roles, just like Wagner needs to play different roles. We're building some flexibility to be able to shape the team how we want it. How'd you like Fife's performance when he came on?
Thought he was great. He was clean. He looked like he had a different level of energy to the rest of the players who'd been slogging away for 3 quarters. I thought the role we gave him in terms of owning the corridor, I thought he executed it really, really well. It was a good return.
Warner Pingham.
Oh, he's got some hamstring tightness. Unsure what it means, but we were weighing up the sub, and he just felt like he couldn't go, and he had some awareness there, so decided to take him off, given we had Wags in the midfield, and it was a pretty easy switch.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.